mixing in those 20-second sprints. Since we had Joel Green on the podcast, look at that Mind Bullet car.
Get yourself some Mind Bullet.
Woohoo! Since we had Joel Green on the podcast, please listen to the episode. The guy's a genius. I know you're gonna think he's crazy, but hey, crazy is good, right? Whenever someone says you're crazy, whenever someone says something's weird, that's when you know you're on the right track. To randomly just go do a sprint in the middle of the day when I'm still in my work clothes, kind of strange, kind of weird, but highly effective. I'm gonna try to do about 2 or 3 sprints every day. So far, the main thing I've been able to lock into is about 1 every day. I'm doing a lot of other stuff, so I've agreed that I'm gonna do at least 1 every day, and I've been holding true on that. I would like to get a little bit more in there, so at some point I'll get some more in there. But for now, just sneaking in 1 here and there. Anyway, if you can, see if you can mix in those 20-second sprints. What I like about them is it's a 20-second sprint, and it's kind of a cold 20-second sprint. You just do it out of nowhere. Now, if you go and try to sprint 100%, you will tear a hamstring, because when's the last time you ran? Never mind even doing sprints. So I'd say percentage-wise, I would go at like 60%. 60% of your maximum output. Get a good stride. Get the knees up, try to get a good gait going. That's what I was trying to do, but I felt pretty tight. But what happens is because it's kind of out of nowhere, you're only gonna run so fast. So it's in my opinion, it's not dangerous at all. When Joel was on the podcast, he said he just randomly goes outside and does these. He might have been in a business meeting, he might have been in a coffee shop, he gets up, boom, he's out the door. And when he was telling us, he pointed down to his shoes. Look, my shoes are full of blood from the butcher today. I have to try to wash some of that off. When we went, when he was describing what he was doing, he pointed down to his shoes. He's in like dress shoes. So he's like, even if I'm just in these, he's like, I go shooting down the street. Just another way to burn fat. And also, like, these things aren't always about, by the way, Joel Green is 53 years old. And he's in tremendous shape. But a lot of times these things aren't necessarily about our shape. It's about shaping what's in here. Whoosh. About shaping what's inside of our mind. It's another thing that the carnivore diet will really do for you. I call it being meat-minded. But when you're meat-minded and you think about eating meat, and you predominantly are always like, okay, I need more meat, even if you didn't want to be on a diet, you can simply be meat-minded, and you could end up reaching a lot of your goals. Because if I said, listen, man, here's what I want you to do. I want you to eat 1 chicken breast every day. I want you to eat 2 steaks every day, and 6 eggs. Good luck trying to eat anything else after you ate some of that stuff, right? And some of you might be bigger and you might have room for other stuff. But even if you had just a healthy regimen and you weren't trying to go no carb, and you ate potatoes and vegetables and fruit, you would still get in tremendous shape just by doing that. It's not complicated, it's not hard. Everyone wants to try to add their science to it, but the hard part about science and nutrition is that they don't go together. There is no nutritional science. There's nothing. When something is so simple, there's really not a lot of reasons to waste a bunch of time trying to research it. I think maybe people might be in hopes of the fact that we could eat differently than we think, but we can't. This is the way. We have to eat the things that are available to us on this earth. Anyway, aside from that, get in some of those 20-second sprints. If you're already on those 10-minute walks, you may as well try to figure out a way to mix them in. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. Catch you all later.